Hello, good morning, students. Let us try to prepare the carbonyl compound. So, heading is what? Preparation of carbonyl compound. Dear students, in this preparation of carbonyl compounds, that is, we are going to have the common method for both aldehyde and ketones. So, let's have some methods, students. The first method is from alcohols. Okay, this is the first method we are going from alcohol. In bracket we are writing that is what method you are going to use, student, that is oxidation method we are going to use for preparation of alcohol. So dear student, if you are using this alcohol, that is if you are using that is 1 degree alcohol, okay, and you are taking that is PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. That is how what is the formula. This is actually mixture. Pyridinium chlorochromate is mixture of the pyridine, chromic oxide, and another is there, that is HCl. This mixture is 1:2. This is pyridinium chlorochromate. So 1 degree alcohol it will give, that is aldehyde, student. 1 degree alcohol it will give aldehyde. 2 degree alcohol it will give ketones. Okay, and now if we talk about 3 degree alcohol, there is no reaction, dear student, no reaction. Now what you can do, let us try to have CH3 CH2, and here is we are writing that is OH, right? So what I am saying, dear students, what I am saying here, that is it is using the oxidizing agent, means they will supply the oxygen. So what will happen here, will be the loss of water molecule will be taking place. How the loss will be, dear students? Here see, this hydrogen, and this water molecule is out, minus H2O. So what is being left, student? Here is CH3, this is C, double bond O, and here is OH. So that is what is the aldehyde. This is the acetaldehyde, right? Now the second point you see, students, second point, suppose you are taking 2 degree alcohol. So CH3 C, here is OH, here is also having, that is again you can write that is H, and here is what is CH3. And if you are oxidizing, you are taking PCC, and this PCC will give the oxygen. So this oxygen molecule and hydrogen molecule is out in the form of water, so minus H2O. So what is being left out here? CH3 C double bond O and CH3, this is, and CH3. This is what is known as, student, acetone. This is known as acetone, right? Now student, if you talk about if you are taking the 2 degree alcohol, CH3 COH, and here is H, here is CH3, and either you take that is acidic potassium dichromate, H plus K2Cr2O7, or you take the H plus, what is, student, that is KMNO4. So in this category what is going to form, student, CH3 C double bond O and CH3. So this is what is the product. So if you are taking this reagent, student, 1 degree, if you are taking, this is note, I am writing here note, this is not feasible. CH3, suppose you are taking that is CH2 and OH you are taking now, and that is same reagent you are taking, here is OR is there. So acidic potassium dichromate you are taking, student, or that is, or you are taking that is acidic potassium permanganate, right? So it directly oxidize into the carboxylic acid, CH3COOH. So this is what is the note, student, that you keep in mind for preparation of aldehyde. This reagent cannot be used. Okay. Next one is there, student, that is alcohol is, we are taking only alcohols. Okay. So alcohols, what is there? 1 degree, here is 2 degree, and here is 3 degree. And if you are taking, student, John's reagent, which reagent is, student? John's reagent, right? John's reagent. So John's reagent is what? That is H2Cr2O7, okay, in aqueous acetone, So what it is going to do, student, it is alcohol is going to oxidized into, okay, this is 1 degree alcohol will be, that is, this is the aldehyde, student. This is going to oxidize into aldehyde. 2 degree John's reagent, that is going to be ketones. And 3 degree, student, if you are going for 3 degree, here is no reaction, dear student. Here is not a reaction is going to take place, right? Similarly, we are going for the NBS, okay, alcohols we are taking, alcohols, and N-bromosuccinamide you are taking, okay. Here 1 degree, 2 degree, and 3 degree. Here is what you are taking, student, NBS. This is also the oxidizing agent, student, that is NBS, N-bromosuccinamide. So 1 degree it will give, that is aldehyde, student. This is going to give ketone, and this is going to give no effect, no reaction. Now if you can see, student, if you can see, that is we are having this is compound CH3 CH2, and here is OH is there, and you are using the PCC, so that is CH3 CHO is there. That is important reaction that you have to keep in mind for the preparation of aldehyde. And one more reaction if you want to see, that is CH3, here is CH, here is OH, this is what is CH3, and again you are taking student Seret reagent. I am taking here is SARRETS, Seret's reagent. So if you talk about Seret's reagent, so what are there, student? This is the pyridine is there, right? Then what is there? CrO3 is there. Then we are having HCl. Then we are having CH2Cl2. These are the ratio are there in 1:1:1:1:1. So it is going to give the ketones, dear student. It is going to give nothing but it is going to give ketones. Okay. So here you can write how the reaction will take place. This all will supply the oxygen. So here hydrogen is going to be out. So what the product you are going to get here, students? CH3 C double bond O, and here is CH3 acetone, right? One more important reaction is there, students, that we are going to cover in this video. That I am writing in the form of note. You see, oxidation by, you are taking oxidation by MnO2, okay, oxidation by MnO2. So same you are taking oxidize, but MnO2, what the point is there? MnO2 is used only for oxidation of benzyl and allyl alcohol, benzyl and allyl alcohols. This is what is the point, student, benzyl and alkyl alcohol. For example, students, for example, let's have a look over this. Suppose we are having the benzyl alcohol is like that, okay, and this is what is, student, CH2 and OH is there, right? And you are taking what, student? MnO2, and that is you are going to oxidize it. So what happens, student? This hydrogen will be out in the form of minus H2O, and this compound is going to be formed. What compound is going to form, student? See, so what is that? Is C double bond O and H. This is what is, that is benzaldehyde. This is nothing but benzaldehyde, student, right? Suppose, student, you are taking 2 degree benzylic alcohol. Suppose you have taken this compound, dear student. So what is this? This is CH, here is CH3, and here is O and H is there. And that is same you are taking MnO2, manganese dioxide, and this is the oxidizing agent, student. So what is going to happen here, dear student? These two hydrogen and this oxygen is going to be out in the form of H2O, and what is being left here, you see, student, what is being left? This is C, here is C double bond O, and here is CH3. This is the benzophenone, student. That is what is benzophenone, okay. That is also, if you are not saying acetophenone, better to say that is acetophenone, not benzophenone. This is acetophenone, okay. This is what the compound. Another example for the oxidation of MnO2 student. Here you can see CH2 allylic alcohol I am taking CH and CH2OH. Now you student, if you are taking MnO2, so MnO2 is not capable to oxidize double bond. So what it is going to do is student, it is going to take out this hydrogen and going to be out. So how the product is going to form? Here is minus H2O, and what the product will be there student? CH2 double bond will be as it is. Here is C double bond O and H. This is what is the product dear student. What is this student? Prop 2 in 1 al propanol. Suppose one more example I am taking is student. Here is CH2 double bond CH is there. Here is CH. Here is OH, and this is the CH3. Again you are taking with the MnO2, and that is oxidizing agent. So see what you can do here. This hydrogen you are going to replace it out student. So this is allylic alcohol. If you are removing this students, so see the what it can't do, MnO2 can't do the double bond. It can't attach anything with the double bond. So this compound is going to form student. So that is what the prop 2 in this is the product students, right? Oh, where it's gone students, sorry, let me take it out. Okay, so I hope that is this MnO2 is quite possible. You might be able to understand student, oxidation by MnO2. Next our reaction is there by ozonolysis. You are going to prepare by ozonolysis student. So ozonolysis is also the most important method for the preparation of aldehyde and ketones student. Suppose you are taking that is ethylene you are taking student, and you are treating with the O3. So similarly it will form the ozonide student, that is CH2. Here is O, this is CH2, here is oxygen, this is the bond. Now students, what will happen here, this is going to be out like that, and you are taking that is zinc and water, reductive ozonolysis. So here what is happening student, this is forming H2O2, okay, and zinc will be out student. So what the product, this H2O2 as oxygen water convert into H2O2. So this is what is that is student, it is forming HCHO plus HCHO. This is what is the our product. Suppose student you are taking that is this aldehyde is propane, okay, this is the prop 1 in student, prop 1 in, and you are treating with the ozone. So again it is going to give ozonide by splitting here. See here the bond will break out, here both the side oxygen will be adding. So here is what is there is CH3, here is what is there is CH, here is O, here is CH2, this is oxygen, this is oxygen, and when you are treating with the zinc and water is there, right? So what will happen student, what will happen here, that is here is H2O2 is out, minus H2O2, and here is zinc is also out. So what is happening here, you see that is acetaldehyde is forming CH3CHO, and this side what is there, 2 hydrogen, so HCHO. This is what is the our product student. Suppose one last reaction you see student, suppose you are taking that is but 2 in student, you are taking but 2 in. So what the product you are going to get student, 2 3 4. So if you are treating with the O3 dear student, simply it will split out here, double bond is going to split. So if the double bond is going to split student, so it will give the intermediate student CH3C, right student, and here is H is there, that is oxygen. Here is the similarly that is CH3 is being formed, here is oxygen, here is oxygen, right? Now what will happen here is, you see student, so if you treat with the zinc water student, so that is H2O2 is out, H2O2. So what the product will be there, CH3CHO, and here is what is CH3CHO. So this is 2 molecule of what student, that is acetaldehyde student. 2 molecule of acetaldehyde will form student. Now we are going for the hydration of alkene in the presence of H2SO4. So by hydration of alkyne student, this is most important method student, hydration of alkyne, by hydration of alkynes, In presence of what, student? In presence of H2SO4 and what, student? HgSO4. H2SO4 and HgSO4. अब dear student, you see CH triple bond, what is there? CH, and if you are taking, that is what, student? HOH, right? So what will happen, student? With the one carbon, it is hydrogen is going, another carbon this is going. So what is forming, student? CH2 double bond is there, student, and here is what is, that is OH is being formed. Up now, students, what is finally what will happen? This bond is going to split out, this is going to be there, and this carbon will attract this hydrogen. So that is what is happening, student. Tautomerization is happening here. So after the tautomerization, you see the product, student. Here will be CH3, here will be double bond, double bond O. So this is what, this is either you can write here is CH3 CHO. This is acetaldehyde, dear student, right? Similar reaction you can easily understand. One more reaction, let us try to understand. CH3 C triple bond is there, student, CH, okay, and you are using, that is HOH, right, student? So simply according to a Markovnikov rule, what will happen? This of a negative part will go with the carbon having less number of hydrogen, and hydrogen will be like that. So dear student, what the intermediate you see, that is CH3, here is C, and here is OH double bond CH2. Now students, here is the, you see, if you can find out this, so wait, students, if you can understand, here is hydrogen is there, right, student? So if hydrogen is there, so this bond is going to shift here, so this bond will be out. So here this carbon will take out this hydrogen, okay? So what is happening here, dear student? CH3 C double bond O, and here is CH3. So this is what is happening, that is acetone is being formed, dear student. This is what is something known as acetone, okay? Now next from the we are going to prepare from the calcium salt of carboxylic acid, from calcium salt of carboxylic acid, calcium salt of carboxylic acid, student, carboxylic acid. So this is the next method, student, from calcium salt of carboxylic acid. How can you prepare? Firstly, you try to understand what is the calcium salt of carboxylic acid, student. So if you are treating with the, this is the acid, so for treating we need to require, that is base, student, okay, acid base neutralization reaction. So what will happen, dear student? This you see, the calcium molecule, it form the calcium acetate, okay, calcium acetate, C double bond O, here is C double bond O, this will be hydrogen, and here is, this is was calcium formate, that is nothing but this is calcium formate, okay, and that is together what is leaving out, these hydrogens are there, and here is oxygen are there. This is going to split here, this hydrogen is going. So what will happen, this hydrogen and this hydrogen, okay, so 4 hydrogen 2 oxygen, so 2H2O is also being formed. Now this calcium formate, what we got now, calcium formate, see the calcium formate, there is H C double bond O, and here is what is, that is calcium, this is calcium. Now students, you see this is calcium formate. What you are going to do, student, you are doing the dry distillation, student, dry distillation. And if you are doing dry distillation, calcium carbonate will be out, CaCO3, CaCO3, Ca minus, so CaCO3. So what is being left out? What is being left out? HC, here is H, C double bond O, and here is H. So this is what is, student, that is known as formaldehyde, student. This is what is known as formaldehyde, right? Suppose you are a student, you are taking, that is some other compound. So if you are taking acetic acid and you are treating with the base calcium hydroxide, student, okay, and that is 2 water molecule will be lost, student. How the water molecule is going to be lost? Already I told you, there hydrogen and this hydroxide will be out. So what is being left here? What is being left, student? So calcium is there, here is O is there, O, and carbon, that is double bond, and here is again carbon, that is double bond, here is CH3 student, this is again CH3. Now that is now it is CaCO3 is going to be out student, CaCO3. So what is the being left here? So what is being left here is CH3, C double bond O and CH3. So this is what is known as acetone. This is what is forming student, that is acetone is being formed, right? So you can take even you can take that is benzoic acid student, okay, C6H5 COOH. And similarly you are taking with the calcium hydroxide student, calcium hydroxide, this is twice. So here will be minus 2H2O will be there student. How minus 2H2O? This hydrogen, okay, we are taking, and this one we are taking. So what is left here? This you are taking two molecules. So calcium, here is that is oxygen, oxygen, here is carbon is there, carbon, double bond O, here is double bond O, and C6H5, and this side also C6H5. And if you are doing dry distillation, DD, dry distillation, so what will happen? This calcium carbonate going to be out, CaCO3. So what is happening? CaCO3 is going to be out, and another product you see student, C6H5C double bond O, and here is C6H5. This is what is student, benzophenone. This is what is benzophenone student, right? What the other product which is possible student, okay, when you are taking mixture of two acid, okay, so then different product will form student, okay. So better you leave it out that reaction, okay. How we are going by next method, you are taking student by catalytic decomposition of carboxylic acid, by catalytic decomposition, by catalytic decomposition, okay, decomposition of what student, carboxylic acid. So dear student, how can you be able to prepare from the catalytic decomposition? Catalytic decomposition means you are taking that is copper at 523 Kelvin, okay, 573 Kelvin student, copper at 573 Kelvin, okay. So we are passing the vapor of the carboxylic acid to the copper student. So what we are going to get? We are going to get the aldehyde. So let us have a look at this. 2HCOOH, formic acid you are taking student, and here we are having student not the copper, dear students, one mistake is there, not the copper, we are not taking the copper here. Here we are taking MnO student, MnO. So pass the vapor of carboxylic acid over MnO. So we are taking that is manganese oxide, 573 Kelvin. So what is happening, dear students, here you see this is the two molecule are there, two molecule. So firstly I am writing this reaction simultaneously because this is the quite tough equation. Here is HC double bond O, and here is OH is there. So firstly student, what will happen, that is one molecule of carbon dioxide is going to be out, so that is CO2 is out. Now you see, if one molecule of carbon dioxide is out, so another what we are going student, another molecule, that is water has to be out, water is out. So that is here is water is out. Now what is left student, what is left, that is HC double bond O, and here is H. So that is what is student, formaldehyde is formed, formaldehyde dear student is forming. So here you can write that is CO2 plus H2O plus HCOH. This is our product. Now students, you can take the some ethanoic acid. Suppose I am going to take ethanoic acid. So here is there CH3COOH. Again we are taking CH3COOH, two molecule each time you have to take student, and you are taking with the MnO2 student, MnO, not MnO2 also, MnO, magnesium oxide. This is what is student, MnO, and this you are oxidizing dear student. So what will happen is students, here is carbon dioxide is formed. So this is what is CO2 plus. After carbon dioxide, what is the other things? What is the other things left? So here I am taking, this is water molecule also you lost. So that is water is lost. So what is left here? What is left? CH3, C double bond O and CH3. So that is what is forming. Acetone is being formed, students. Here you can easily see that is acetone is being formed, right? Now from Grignard reagent, let us move out. The next method is ultimate method from Grignard reagent. From Grignard reagent, student, from Grignard reagents. So how can you prepare from the Grignard reagent, dear student? Suppose you are taking HC triple bond N is there, right? And what we are going to go get, student, CH3 MgBr, student, right? And that is that 2 you are taking, that is dry ether, dear student. With correspond to metal, it is positive charge, it is negative charge. So this negative charge is attacking here, this bond is shifting here, and that will attract this one. So this will, let us see the intermediate H. Here is what is, that is C double bond N, MgBr is here, MgBr, and here is what is attached here, CH3. Now what we are going to do, we are taking with the hydrolysis HOH. So what if you are doing the HOH, dear student? So that is, this is going to be out, MgOH-Br is going to out, so this is the Mg, here is one side OH, another side Br, and here you see, student, what it is left, HC double bond N, and here is H is there, here is what is there, student, CH3. Again you do the same process, student, HOH. So if you are this time, if you are doing HOH, so this is positive and this is negative, so this is going to shift here, and this is the positive is going to be to the this one, nitrogen. So what is H is there, C, and here is what is there, OH is there, right, student? Downside what is there, student, CH3, and here is NH2, right? Now students, what will happen here? What will happen? So this bond is going to shift here, this bond is going to shift here, and lone pair electron is going to be come here. So that is what is forming, student, that is H C double bond O CH3 plus NH3. So that is what is, student, this is known as acetaldehyde. So we are going to prepare, that is acetaldehyde is already obtained, dear students. Okay, now that is, you can do the a number of methods are there, student, that we are not going to discuss here. So this is what we understood, student, from the Grignard reagent we prepared. Okay, now from ester, how can you prepare, student? From ester and Grignard reagent. This is also quite good method, student, from ester and Grignard reagent. Suppose we are having CH3, C double bond O, and here is OC2H5. Okay, and where is, that is CH3 MgBr. Okay, so here is already shifting here, this is shifting here. Okay, this is the negative charge will bring out here. Okay, so the diether you are taking, let's try to make CH3C. Here is OMgBr. Okay, here is what is there, here is what is happening, here is OC2H5 is there, downside that is CH3 will be there, right? Now what will happen here, automatically this will be split out, so this is going to be there, and this bond will be out. So this compound is going to form. So what is there, is to an Mg, here is Br and OC2H5, and here is what is, that is acetone is being formed, student. So this is our required product, student. Okay, so acetone is formed. So this is what about the methods of preparation, student. And now in the specific way we are going to prepare the specific method of preparation of aldehyde and a specific method of preparation of ketone. Thank you so much for watching, friend. If you find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe the channel, and don't forget to comments.